I was watching me a good movie until my friend called me and told me that he's gonna pick me up at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and this was today. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna put on Sorority Roll and see how fucking bad and shitty this movie is. And it's the remake. And let me tell you something, it is god awful, it is bad, it is terrible. It is one of the worst remakes I have ever saw in my life. I guess right next to Last House on the Left. Okay, pretty much so, yes. But anyways, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to rant on Sorority Row. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, what do I have to say about this piece of shit? That it fucking sucks. You already see that basically I smashed it with my shoe, and basically the plastic on here is almost ripped, as you can see. Okay, and you can see kind of the corners are bent and stuff like that, so yeah. The story for this movie, the story fucking sucks, as it's unoriginal, and basically it ripped off I Know What You Did Last Summer for the start of the fucking movie. Cause basically, what I mean by they ripped off I Know What You Did Last Summer, the whole thing where they gotta cover up the accident, basically, and say, oh, you can't tell anybody. Yeah, you're ripping off a movie that came out, um, I guess like a lot of years ago. So, yeah. I don't really want to explain what the movie is about because I don't really fucking care at this point. And thus the fact that the story sucked and it ripped off too many fucking movies. It ripped off I Know What You Did Last Summer. It ripped off Scream. It ripped off some of the slasher movies, okay? Hell, I think I would go and watch the original Row. And I think the original was called House on Sorority Row. So, yeah. The story here, there was no effort put into it. It was fucking terrible. It was god awful. It's just a piece of shit story. Okay? I can make up better stories than this. Okay? My story about Pinocchio was 10 times fucking better than this piece of shit movie. Okay? And that story has kind of a horror twist to it. I will explain that story later when I want to on this channel, but not now. And also, my Peter Pan story, the dark story, is a lot better than this piece of shit story in this movie. Okay? So the story gets a fuck you and go suck on a dick and die. And you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Alright? So yeah, let's get on to the acting. The acting, of course, fucking sucked. Okay? They can't act their way out of a paper bag. I don't care what the fuck these actresses' names are and the stars in this movie, but all I could tell you is it's CW acting, alright? As from, I guess, One Tree Hill, or let's say, I'm trying to fucking think. OC, or the remake of 102.0, or whatever it's called. Okay? Um, I can't believe that Carrie Fisher was in this god awful piece of fucking shit. Seriously, like, I just can't believe it. So, the acting course gets a big shit in its face, and you're going to get knocked the fuck out and basically go slit your fucking wrists. Okay? So, of course, the writing. The writing has a lot of problems. Like, the movie did not know what it wanted to fucking be. If it wanted to be a horror movie 1 minute, or a drama movie the next minute, or a fucking party movie the other minute, or just a plain old stupid horror movie 5 minutes later, and predictable too, basically. Okay? So the writing gets a fuck you, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out, and basically go choke yourself to fucking death. Okay? The cinematography and the visuals, they look like a fucking music video. Okay, this doesn't even look like a fucking movie. It looks more like a flashy music video. Okay, maybe it was directed by somebody that directed a lot of music videos. Okay, so yeah, like the movie was trying to be beautiful, but yet it was shitty at the same fucking time. Jesus, for real, Jesus. So the cinematography and the visuals gets a fuck you, and basically you're gonna get knocked the fuck out, and nobody cares about your shitty cinematography and the visuals, okay? Because if your story sucks ass, your acting sucks ass, your writing sucks ass, and your cinematography and visuals suck ass, then we got a fucking problem here. Okay, and no, we're not going to need a bigger fucking boat. And no, we are not going to need a priest. No, we are not going to need the savior. What we are going to need is a fist to knock out this fucking DVD cover and the insert and basically me breaking the disc. Okay? So, where else could we go? The special effects and the practical effects. It's like, what the fuck? They look so shitty, they look so fucking fake in this movie. Okay? How is it that John Carpenter's The Thing had more better fucking blood in it than this fucking movie? Okay? How is it that Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, had a lot more blood than this shitty movie, okay, and a lot more gore. Hell, Dr. Giggles had a lot more fucking blood and gore than this piece of dog shit. Okay, this had a little bit of blood and gore. Not that violent, not that serious, not like RoboCop where not Peter Weller, but Alex Murphy, my mistake, I'm sorry because this movie's got me fucking pissed off! But anyways, as I was saying, Alex Murphy gets shot the fuck up. And that's more violent than anything in this fucking movie. So basically, uh, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out for the special effects and the practical effects. Uh, they're not done very well. It's real shitty. It's real stupid. And God only knows what the fuck they were thinking when they were using the practical effects and special effects. They could have did more better for that. And I'm sorry, sometimes you could see a little bit of CGI. Uh, Sometimes, basically, not most of the time, but sometimes. And how shitty this movie is, I almost dropped it. But the music is not memorable in this movie, to be honest with you. What's memorable about it? That it was shitty and it sucked, and most of it was shitty pop and shitty rock that nobody really fucking cares about. Like, hell, I'll tell you right now, to almost get through this whole movie, I have to listen to some music on my iPod with one headphone on my ear and one ear listening to the fucking movie, because how terrible the sound was in the movie, the audio, and the music. Okay, the music itself. I have to put fucking Trick Daddy over the shit, Eminem, you name it. I have to put good music over the shit music. Okay, basically. So I thank God for my iPod. But anyways, the music gets, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. Nobody really fucking cares about your shitty music, and thus the fact that this is a shitty movie. Okay? So, yeah. Basically, what this movie deserves is you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. The fuck out. Knock the fuck out. Fuck you, Soroity. Go. Fuck you for being a shitty remake. Seriously. Go fuck yourself. Go die. Fuck this stupid movie. I fucking hate it. With a fucking passion. For real. This was a fucking waste of my time. Before my friend picked up my ass. Seriously. Why did I even do it? Why? Why the fuck did I even do this shit? For real, dude. I just don't understand. And I do not understand what was going on in my fucking mind. Seriously, this movie is just horrible. Just horrible. It's worse than Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, I would rather play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde than to ever watch this shitty movie ever the fuck again. Okay? Ugh. I know this is not that fucking exciting, but hey, I gotta do it. Because this movie sucked ass. Seriously, it really did. It really fucking did. For reals. Wow. I can't believe it, dude. For real. Shit. Look at that shit. I guess it helped where I smashed it into my shoe and basically punched the shit out of the fucking cover. Yeah, that's the sound of goodness. Okay, seriously, that is the sound of goodness. So, yeah. Look at that shit. I fucking destroyed that shit. Okay, I need to fucking keep that. Fucking rip this shit. Stupid females in this fucking movie. Annoying cunts. I wanted the killer to kill all of them. Even though the killer was real shitty and the knockoff of I Know What You Did Last Summer and fucking Scream. Okay? Fuck this piece of dog shit. For reals. Fuck it straight to hell. I hope it gets fucked by the devil in hell. And basically, it should be in a fucking blender. Nobody really gives a shit about this movie. Nobody cares about this movie. Look, it got ripped into fucking shreds. That's what should happen to this movie. And it should be thrown in the garbage, crumbled up like this, okay? And voila. There we fucking go. Yeah. And also, let's get rid of this abomination. But I need to do a ritual on it first. Alright, and this is gonna only take like a few seconds, this ritual. But as you see, I already fucking destroyed it. All I need to do is crack it, but let me put my hand over it and let me put the ritual. All good movies that we love you and we care for you and we do not like shitty movies because they fucking suck ass and they suck dick and they suck balls and basically eat shit and drink vomit and basically for this movie to rot in hell and to die and to get fucked by the devil. And also that we don't ever want to fucking think about this movie ever again. We don't want to ever see this movie ever the fuck again. Nobody really wants to see this fucking movie. And I'm glad that it was a piece of shit so then people won't watch it ever the fuck again and go and watch the original film. Yeah, that's all. That's it. So, yeah. I did my ritual for the fucking movie. It deserved that. So now it will die a death. A death which in I fucking smash it and crush it. Look at that. I can make fucking smoothies out of this and nachos and whatever the fuck. Seriously. and fucking tacos and nachos and watermelon slices, things like that. Just break already. You know that there's something wrong with this fucking DVD if it doesn't want to fucking break. It knows it's shitty, and it knows that it's sucky, that it doesn't even want to fucking break. But I already shattered it into pieces, so it doesn't matter anyways. And it will never be watchable ever the fuck again. Thank God for that. Anyways, I am out. Peace.